Baby, this is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. No, but the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the pain, yeah, I was covered in a tidal wave, But I'm a fighter, trying to take me down, I'm going higher. Baby, you've been playing with some fire. You've been playing with fire. One day you'll see.
What's poppin', and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's Monday morning. I have just hit the gym. It's around 8:30 and we're now gonna be heading to the store. Today we do have a couple of things which we're gonna do. So we have some planning to do for the launch of the bags, which is gonna occur in like a week or so. We're getting 500 bags of the Palm New Road bag. We have a couple of meetings for Venture Pals, and also I'm gonna try to get in some work for Roomy, which is the app that I'm building for my bureau. So quite an exciting and fun day. Let's get to it.
Baby, when it's do or die, you know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align, and the charge of mine.
Okay, some order packing done now during the morning. Now we're gonna sit down here at the office and we're gonna have a meeting with Startup Bootcamp, which is one of the larger incubators in Europe. We're gonna be talking about an integration potentially with Venture Pals, as well as some future collaborations of adding ourselves to their startup kit, etc. So let's see how that goes. Never mind, classic no-show, happens sometimes. This was actually the CFO here, so I guess they're very busy, so you can kind of understand. But it's always like a little bit annoying when you schedule meetings, it's on their calendars, they said yes, but they still end up not showing up. Happens sometimes with these larger incubators and funds, but it is what it is. Now, if you remember, in the last vlog, I think it was, we announced a giveaway for a product that we're going to be giving away, as well as a little bit of competition. I also showed you how to do social media content for your small business, and I did call it. So I said this is going to get 10,000 views in on the video, and it did indeed. It's currently at 9,800, so yeah, pretty much 10,000 views. And the giveaway, this one that you saw me film the other day as well, also got 10,000 views, 421 comments, 225 likes, and then we're also going to see how many followers it brought us. 11 saves, and it did bring us 50 followers. So yeah, pretty good. So now we're going to announce the winners for that giveaway. Okay, almost 450 comments later, we are ready to announce a winner of the Crick giveaway. So we have two. I used two independent services to pick a random Instagram comment, and I manually added some comments for the people who reposted a story. I used two different services for two reasons. One, because of independence, and second of all, I was too cheap to pay for the premium one, which is what you had to do if you wanted to pick two winners. So we have two different services. But the first winner is butcheron.mart. I'm sure I, like, similar to your name, I butchered that pronunciation. But Butcheron is what it says in your profile. Congratulations. Second one is Treeman Mike, Michael Korosensky. Congrats, you both have two Cricks waiting for you. Send me a DM and I will ship them out to you. Thank you so much for everyone who participated. We also just hit 8,000 followers on Instagram. So I think when we get to 9,000, we will host another big giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for everyone for participating. Okay, sweet. Then we're gonna cut that up and we're gonna turn it into a little nice Instagram reel, and then we're gonna send it out. This is quite the boring vlog, so if you're still watching, I appreciate you, but we're now sitting here making some orders. The way I do orders is that I have an inventory system where I then just write down in there on the Excel file, and then some of the suppliers, such as Petzl here, have a portal, and then I can just go over to the basket. I can add everything to the basket just like any e-commerce, and then I can check out, but using my own like account setup, etc, etc. But that's quite nice. But one thing which is a little bit of a shame here now in Sweden is that, oh, here we take a look at the store. Just had a customer. It's around 5:30. But what's nice about this store is that it's so like scenic here. If we take a look here outside, this is what's outside the window. Like, look at this. That's a view people pay for, and that's why it's a little bit of a shame that we're going to be moving and switching locations now in August, but we're upgrading to a much bigger one, so that's positive. But it's so nice to be here during the summer. Like, if you haven't had the chance to, or if you haven't been to Sweden in the summer, you need to go to Sweden in the summer. Sweden in the summer is probably the best place on earth. However, for the remaining 8 months of the year, not so much. So it is what it is. Now we're gonna finish some of the work. We have some more orders to make, and then I have an accountability meeting with Joel, who's also the founder of VenturePals. Give you a little bit of a backstage view into that. And after that, we're gonna go home and we're gonna meal prep a little bit and get to work on Ruby. My childhood friend has also come to Sweden, so he's visiting. Maybe he'll make an appearance on the channel, we shall see. But now let's continue the work. What's up?
Yo,
How are you?
all good. What about you?
Sweet, doing well. I just had just did some ordering for the store, so that's why I was a little bit late.
Oh,
2 minutes late.
wait, I'm so driving home from the gym.
Okay, sweet. As opposed to an accountability app, and it's just how far do we want to go in the direction of you're going to be able to put everything of your workflow in here and become like a productivity app. Maybe that's a good pivot to make. I don't know. And how much do we want to focus on the accountability part? And that's one reason. And the other reason is that we have all those things that we wanted to do. Some of them were a little bit complex, and that one, the projects part, was quite complex too. So that's why I prioritized redesigning the whole database for improved matching and this chat creation. So it's also a question of just time. I didn't really have time to fit that into these 2 weeks that we said.
Yeah, no worries. One thing that that was like what I wanted to discuss, because you do make a valid point with the projects being
Store, buy some stuff, do some meal prep, and then I'll get to some of those UI things today and tomorrow.
yeah, perfect. All right.
Nice. Speak later.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Later.
Peace. Okay, meeting with Joel done. That's like kind of where we discuss next features, etc. for VenturePals. VenturePals, if you haven't seen it or if you haven't tried it, is the ultimate social accountability app. You're able to, kind of like dating app style, swipe through profiles, either left or right. And if you match with them, you're able to send them a request to be their partner, for example. Here's Kevin, he's a very cool guy. And you can see their tasks, they'll be able to see your tasks, and you can keep each other accountable. You can also chat with each other. There's a link down below in the comments if you want to check it out. Not only because it's a great, fantastic platform to find other people, but because it's my app and I would love the support. Now we're gonna close down this bad boy Arbeidsbutikken, and we're gonna head to buy some groceries and then do meal prep. This right here is where you've seen it quite a bit. This is the local kind of food store, a little mall type of thing. So we just park and we're about to head in and buy some groceries. I'm making salsiccia pasta. That's my classic right now, that's what I've said before. Eat the same stuff every day, so you don't gotta meal prep, so you don't gotta do all that stuff. You do it once and then that's it for the week. So let's go grab those ingredients and go home and cook. Now we're gonna make one of the best and simple meal preps there are. All you need is around 1 kilo pasta and around 1 kilo of salsiccia, the kind of hot dog, not hot dog, but sausage, and some of this pre-made tomato sauce. I'm using one from Barilla. I don't know, probably some equivalent where you're from is the general cheap brand. Like this whole thing costs like 200 Swedish crowns or 20 or so dollars, and it will be probably 5 or 6 portions, so it's quite good, and also it tastes good. It's simple to make, and just good simple stuff. So you chop up the sausage, you put it in the frying pan, you fry it, you add the pasta, and then you add the tomato sauce, and boom, you're ready to go. And there we have it. Now, second life hack. One, eat it straight in the storage box. Second of all, these vitamins, every meal, one fluid replacement, one vitamin D, one vitamin C, and then one multivitamin. All of those in one glass. Not only does it taste fantastic, you will never get sick again in your life if you eat it. So now let's get these down and let's get to work. Okay, so it's a few hours later, it is coming to the end of the day. I actually just spoke to one old-time friend who's also into kind of building apps, so it's fun to explore the synergies. And what it reminded me of is the importance of Venture Pals, which is the app you and I are building. It's so cool to see you be able to like help people connect, etc., etc. So just a quick side note. But what I've built today is some profile picture management. They want a feature. So this is the Figma file that I have. Let me show you how to the computer. So the Figma file that I have, they want a little bit of a more advanced like profile picker kind of thing. It looks kind of like that. That's the Figma file. And I have now built this feature where you can press this. And we need some higher quality images to be able to replicate this better. So now these avatars are all looking whack. But it does work pretty well. I need some kind of future builder here, some error management, but you're able to like select one of these avatars, for example. It will say that it's uploading. This is the management they want. Maybe we'll need to change it, but yeah, some double errors there. But we're pretty much done. I'm gonna just take some time now to finish this. I do have to upload this to the editor because while I'm doing all this other stuff, I'm trying to run a vlog at the same time, as you may have noticed this as you're probably watching this video. But I'm not going to get into too much detail other than say that the vlog is done there. Probably not a super exciting one today, but you get to see a little bit of the everyday life. Tomorrow we're going to talk about SEO for small businesses, so that's going to be a lot more exciting. And on Wednesday, it's all going to be about launching physical products because we're going to do some preparation for the physical product that I'm launching there. And on Thursday, it's going to be random vlog, and Friday is going to be a big midsummer party vlog. So exciting week ahead. Feel free to subscribe down below if you like these videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.